Okay, we're off. My first steps on the Tahoe Rim Trail, where we started at Mount Rose and we're going clockwise. I just have I have an uneasy feeling right now that I'm going the wrong way. It just doesn't seem to be, it doesn't look like it's corresponding with my map, but this is the way it says. So I'm going to trust it, trust my equipment. My pack is heavy, 45 pounds. Out of that, I think 8 pounds is water. A lot of water. So hopefully, although there's water right here to start off with, I just read, but I'm going to be getting into sections here. It's going to be pretty dry, so I want to make sure I have enough. I don't mind carrying it. Alright, it's windy as heck. I'm at 8,700 feet right now, so I'm just hoping the altitude here doesn't affect me. It did the other day when I was doing my water cache. I came down from 7,000 or 7,500 to the lake in my car, and I felt dizzy when I get down to the lake. So it could have been that I had such a fast descent, but walking is a little slower. So, and I've been up here for a day now trying to acclimate. Look at these flowers. Look at that. All right, folks, here's the running water too for Mount Rose. Mount Rose, you have running water, and it's flowing good. Wow. Okay. Talk to you later. Making it to the summit of my first peak. A little over 8,500 feet. I started at 85, went down to 83, and then I had to climb up again. That was that meadow where I took all those flowers and stuff. I came down into the meadow and then came up here on my first peak of this trip. So I'll let you share it with me, or share it with you. All right, here we go. Here's the lake. There it is. I'll be over there in 7 days. Oh yeah, that tall mountain way over there. That's where I started. I've been coming around here. You can see the trail over there on the side, just below the summit right there. I've been coming around this little valley here. But I've been hovering about 8,500 feet, give or take 100, 200 here and there. So, so far not too bad. The trail isn't bad. It's you can tell because it's you can see the tire tracks from the bikers, so you know it's not going to be too bad. But yeah, the oxygen, I'm breathing a little heavy here. I'm not used to this 8,000 feet shit. I'm used to 4,000 feet. So I'm taking it easy, stopping like every once in a while here, taking in the views and underneath these here pines. The sun is strong. I just put a ton of sunscreen on, and but there's no humidity. That's what's nice about it, though. No humidity. It's let me see what the temperature is here on my little thermometer. 75 up here. So it's they're calling for 98 down off the mountains. So I know the other day when I drove in here through Reno, it was 100, and then once I got to the mountain, it dropped right down to, I think it was like 82, something like that, 80, 82. So yeah, elevation's my friend right now. Okay, look at this view. I've been on the trail now for 2 hours. No, hour and a half. And I've taken 50 photos or more. It's just beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Okay, I gotta keep going. Alright, I was told this is the last water for, I don't know, I think they said 7 miles, 8 miles, this is it. So I got plenty of water. I'm still carrying 5 liters. So that's it. It is running. 2 miles. Actually, I'm not sure what we are. I think we're closer to 3.5 miles from Mount Rose. That's your last water source. It's trickling. Okay. I got another 100 feet up, I think. Looks like this is where we're going. All right. Oh, shit. Look at this. Wow. I'm not sure what lake this is. That's just a mountain lake. If I figure it out when I go to do the editing, I'll put the name in the description here. But here at the time of filming, I have no idea what this is. This is on the back side, though. Lake Tahoe is on the other side of the mountain. The trail just brought us over here on this side, and I don't know. I'm at 8,300, so I came down a couple 100 feet. But just thought I'd show you this. Beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah. Well, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Now I'm on Pacific time, so that's 3 hours difference from the East Coast. I'm having trouble adjusting, but I figure I'd take you for a little walk this afternoon with me here. I got my permit this morning, but I don't know what's going on. They didn't seem to know Some couple of new people. They didn't seem to know what was going on. They told me I had 3 days to do the Desolation Wilderness, and what day I was going to enter and what day I was going to leave. But being on a through hike, I also read that they bypass that. When you get a Tahoe Rim Trail permit, you bypass those restrictions. You have to use it up within 30 days of when you say you're going to enter. So I told them I was going to enter probably next Saturday. So from the website, I got 30. Oh man, is it windy too? It's blowing about 25 knots here. We got a fire. Let me show you this in a few minutes. There's a fire starting on the next ridge. I see black smoke. So I don't know. Hopefully they get that under control before I get there, because I'm gonna be out. Actually, the wind's coming. The wind won't blow it towards me. That's a good sign. That ridge right there, there's black smoke coming up off of it. I don't know what that was all about. I have to keep an eye on that. I have to do an about face to get off this mountain if it gets on fire. But anyway, I got 30 days to get through the Desolation Wilderness, according to these people. And the permit cost me 20 bucks. Now, there was a guy who got a permit a couple days ago. Cost him 30. So I don't know what's going on. All I know is I have a permit to hike the Desolation Wilderness, the TRT. I got my California campfire permit, but you can't have a campfire. It's oh, I didn't know that. There's a ski gondola up there. I didn't know that. Look at that. Huh. Okay. So I guess I'm just going. He wrote a note on it. We got thunderstorms coming and shit coming Thursday or Friday. I says, well, what if I get delayed because of weather? He goes, I'll write a note on the permit. He goes, you'll be all set. So he wrote a little note on there. Date subject to change due to weather delays. So I'm glad about that. Because I know when I did the Smokies in April, or whenever it was there, May, April, I think it was April. I was supposed to do them in 8 days, but the ridge runners I talked to said, hey, we understand some people are slower, you got weather issues, as long as you're moving every day, they don't care. They just don't want squatters moving in and staying there for weeks at a time. That's all they're trying to eliminate. So hopefully you can hear me. I'm working off the GoPro, and it's supposed to have wind cancellation technology. So let's see. Man, is it blowing? I had to switch hats. I had to put on my my Outbacker hat with the chin strap. All my other shit was blowing off my head. Alright, now this side, this is the TRT. This is the Lake Tahoe. So now we're back on this side of the mountains. It keeps switching us back and forth. I'm still hovering 8,000 feet. I don't have the exact right now, but last time I looked it was 8,200 feet. I was still at that. So I just had lunch. It took 30 minutes, sat on a rock in the shade, took my boots off, took my socks off, aired out my feet, drank a liter of water. So I'm heading, it's 2 o'clock. I have 8 more miles to do. So we'll see if I get there or not. That's a Marlette camping area, and supposedly they just put in a well. So there's supposed to be a pump there or something, a well. And then no water for 30 miles after that, supposedly. So we'll have to make sure everything's full when I leave there, just in case. So 2 15-mile days, I'll get through that dry spell. I'll just have to ration. I'll carry 3, 4, I can carry 6 liters with my bottles, and I can carry another 4 liters in my Ever-New bags, but I'm not going to do that. That'll be too much water, too much weight. This is it's going to be a heck of a first day. I was hoping not to do all these miles on the first day, but we'll see how far I get. I'll take it to the next point, the next lookout coming up right here on the lake. Looking across to that's Desolation Wilderness on the other side of the lake, where the whitecaps are. Those mountains are at 12,000, so I'll be at 12,000 when I get over there. Hopefully I'll be in better shape. Whew. Oh shit. A lot of people on this trail. I must have had a dozen and a half people. All just day hikers. So I haven't run into any. Oh yes, I did this morning. Yeah. Dirty Avocado. She's doing a through hike. So I'm gonna give her a shout out. She's gonna subscribe here when she gets off the trail. So Dirty Avocado, I hope you make it. It was a pleasure talking to you. Oh, she did the PCT last year, so she's just doing this here for kicks, I guess. All right, I'm gonna shut you off now. Uh-oh, where am I going? Down here. They don't have a lot of blazes, but you just follow the trail here, the worn path. Every once in a while, I keep checking gut hooks. All right, later. All right. This is a surprise. We came up on a pond. We don't know what it is. Huh. I'm gonna have to look. This might be home for tonight. This might be home. Look at this, yeah. Let's see what the signs are saying. What's that?
Is this a no camping zone?
No, we can camp here. Just got to be about 100 feet away from the water. Alright, we're gonna check the map, see what the story is here. Alright, we'll let you know what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna step in here for a minute and throw in a few more details. That first day was incredible. The oxygen did get to me, and by late afternoon I hit the wall big time. Could not make it to Marlette Campground. We had a big hill when we hit that little pond. We had a big hill to go up, actually a mountain, and I got about halfway, and that was it. My body I just collapsed, just about. Up until that point, say 2 hours prior, this young woman caught up to me. It was her second day on the trail. She had started at Gray Lake on the other side of Mount Rose. And she was nervous. I think she was nervous about camping up there alone. So she ended up, we ended up hiking together for the remainder of that afternoon. And nice young lady. Just really, she got her head together. She had all the right gear. I was very impressed.
but she had a little more energy than I did, even though she was pushing 25 miles that day. So we got up to about halfway up this mountain, and she pulled away from me, and I just couldn't keep up. So I ended up just crashing on a corner of a switchback. I found a flat spot in between some boulders. You'll probably see that in tomorrow morning's video. And she continued on. I found out she continued on, but she was really, really struggling like I was. She almost didn't make it to the top. She took a break. I found out later, and then she continued on right up to sunset, and she did make it to the campground. So I will leave it at that, and you'll see what happens from there when I catch up to her tomorrow morning. So I hope you enjoyed day one. This was an awesome trip. Highly recommend it, but water situation was really tough to manage. That east side does have water issues. So continue following along here. I'm going to conclude day one here with some still shots that I took from day one, and hopefully we'll see you here tomorrow for day two. Okay, thanks for joining.